On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Good morning. Good morning to Will.
Good morning.
Good morning to Joe.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, dear listener. Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. It's a nice. You know it's going to be a tough day when you. The first thing you think of when you wake up is, right, when can I next go to sleep again? That's a really terrible start to the day. When can I get back in bed? I could probably be back in bed at 11:30 for 45 minutes. Today, it's an invitation. No one is forced to. I would like to play the most dangerous game on the radio ever played.
Can I set the record straight on this? That I don't know anything about
this. No one knows anything about it. Would you like to play?
Already?
We're not playing now. I just would like to know, would you like to play?
I think for the sake of my career, I better play it.
Okie dokie. Joe, would you like to play? We're not playing it now. It's the most dangerous game on the radio.
I don't know if I do. Yeah?
Okay, you said yes. What I'm going to do is I'm just drawing up a little contract. Just a little contract. And, Will, if you could sign that for me, please. I agree to play the most dangerous game on the radio.
Yeah, okay.
Once it's signed, it's signed.
Is there any small print anywhere?
There's no small print,
okay,
mate. It's just a little thing. What I'll do is I'm going to come next door, Joe. I'm going to ask you to sign it as well, if that's okay. And then once we're signed... Oh, it's nice in here, isn't it?
Is it?
It's cosy.
It is quite nice in there, isn't it?
Bijou, that's the wrong side.
That's the wrong side.
Right.
Here we go. Look at your signature. Oh my God, look at your signature.
It's not really my signature. It's just a squiggle.
Smiley face. Okay, all right. By the way, dear listener, you're invited to play as well. But we will do... Here's my thing. This is why I'm doing a low-key start. I've realised that the first 35 minutes of the show are the best part of the show. No one listens. So we're gonna have a nice, gentle first 35 minutes. 7:35, we're in with a bang. How does that sound? Oh, Joe, Will's got a topic. Oh, I thought you had a topic. Did I make?
Well, no, you didn't ask me about this.
What? Did you have a topic or not?
What you got, Will?
What was? I don't know what you're talking.
I thought you said you had a topic.
When did I say that?
I thought you said it outside. Maybe you did it.
This is a...
No, maybe I imagined it then. Did you? Well, it's a very simple question.
I didn't say that, no.
Have you got a topic?
But he has, yeah.
Well, not.
Well, have you or not?
I would have liked.
Yes or no
I really would have liked to have run it by you before, really.
Who cares? Who cares about how this ramshackle piece of doo-doo works?
Worst act.
So hang on. So you have got a topic?
Yeah. No. Well, I don't know.
You have got a topic. You didn't tell me you had a topic.
Well, I normally wait for you to come to me in that.
Did you tell me you had a topic or not?
No.
Have you got a topic?
Not really.
Then what were you about? You were about to say.
Well,
right. Let's get this straight. Do you have something that you would like to propose as a topic?
Based on what we were talking about out there before.
So, do you have a topic?
I don't know if you could call it a topic. It might not grow into
anything.
It's a seed.
Okay.
Speaking of that,
No.
Let's just say, I went to the post box yesterday. I mean, you do it at home. You do it at home. You don't, not just in the... I went to, for those who know. Those who don't know, you don't need to know. I nearly texted you, Will, to go, done. And then I thought that might be...
Yeah. So is this our topic now?
No.
Okay,
No.
I didn't do it because I thought you could probably get cancelled for sending those texts today. So this is a really simple question, and I don't know why it's so difficult. Do you have a topic, yes or no? You say yes or no?
It's not really that easy, though, is it?
Joe, am I being really...
No, I think he has a topic. He's just worried that it's no good. That's fine.
So, again, I go back to the yes or no question, and it has to be yes or no. All right, I'll rephrase it. Do you think you might have a topic?
Yes.
Did you tell me you had a topic out there?
No.
Psychic.
No.
Psychic. Because I never come in and say, "Oh, Will's got a topic." No, I never say that. Today I said it.
I thought this was part of the game.
What game?
The Dangerous Radio game.
No, we're not playing it yet. You'll know when we play it. It's got equipment.
Oh, God.
Equipment is involved in the most dangerous game in the radio, which you have both signed to say. And it's genuinely dangerous. It's not you've got a, I'm trying to think of something that sounds that right. Oh, it's not. Oh, you're a loser. Oh, it's not that. Genuinely dangerous. You have both signed a piece of paper. One listener can play as well.
Just one.
What? So have you got a topic?
Well,
why is this?
Because.
Why is this a question?
I've got some things to do. I've got work to do. If you could get on with it.
Go on.
She wants to hear.
I want to know what it is. Yeah.
Well, you can listen out there.
No, don't. No, Joe.
I'm not having this slander.
I wonder what you're going to say then.
Yeah,
Flip it. Where that was going. Right,
so
here we go.
Outside, before the show, we were talking about Darius.
Yeah,
who sadly passed away.
We're gonna do it. We'll play Colourblind later on. We won't play the audition because I think that's mean. We'll play Colourblind.
But I hadn't seen the audition.
You hadn't seen the audition,
so you showed me.
You watched it, yeah,
and I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah,
and I showed you an audition of Ant and Seb.
Yep,
on X Factor.
Okay. Is the phone in? Can people show us YouTube clips of auditions?
Well, kind of, yeah. No, it's not. It's not. It got me thinking about the sort of funniest moments on TV and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I wondered if people had any.
Shall I teach you how to sell a topic?
Well, no matter what I say, it's not going to work.
Shall I teach you how to sell it?
Yeah,
and this is how you sell it. Right, so really, really sad news. Darius died yesterday, and we're going to have a little tribute to Darius because I met him and he was a really, really nice guy. And then Will showed me another audition. So I showed you the Darius audition. Yeah. Then Will showed me another audition. Who were those guys?
Ant and Seb.
Ant and Seb. And it was just... baby. It was that kind of thing. Two really funny, iconic moments from television. Have you, dear listener, got funny, iconic moments of television that you always go to? Maybe it's that guy that rocked up at the BBC News for a job interview and then he was on air talking about Apple iPods. That's a great clip. Guy Goma. And whenever I feel down, I watch Guy Goma. Give us a call, 01865 575 106. What's your funniest TV moment? That's how you do it.
And that is why you're paid the small to medium sized bucks.
It's not even medium. Thank you very much, everybody.
It is Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to rhyme and too hype me? It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust the funky lyrics. Fresh new kicks and bands, you got it like that. Now you know you wanna dance, so move out of your seat and get a fire girl and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bit and let them know what's going on like that. Like that. Hold on a minute, just fall on back. Let them know that you're too much. And this is a beat they can't touch. Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Why you standing there, man? You can't touch this. Yo, sound the bell, school is in, sucker. You can't touch this. Give me a song or rhythm, making them sweat. That's what I'm giving them now. They know. You talk about the hammer, you're talking about a show that's hyped and tight. Singles are sweating so fast, them a whiteboard tape. To learn what it's gonna take in the 90s to burn the charts. Legit. Either work hard or you might as well quit. That's word because you know you can't touch this. You can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. Go with the flow. It is said if you can't groove to this, then you probably are dead. So wave your hands in the air. Bust a few moves. Run your fingers through your hair. This is it. For a winner, dance to this, and you're gonna get there. The move. Slide your rump. Just for a minute, let's all do the bump. Can't touch this. Look, man, you can't touch this. You better get a hype, boy, cause you know you can't touch this. Ring the bell, school's back in. Break it down. touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. Every time you see me, the hammer's just so hype. I'm dope on the floor and I'm magic on the mic. Now why would I ever stop doing this? With others making records that just don't hit. I tour around the world, from London to the Bay. It's hammer, go, hammer, empty hammer, yo, hammer, and the rest can go and play. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
I want to have a go at singing a tricky song in a minute. I really want to sing a tricky song. That's what I want to do. I'm feeling, I don't want that one, I want this one. I want rock and roll. Wearing a watch I don't normally wear, and it's making me very uncomfortable. It's a silver watch, and makes me feel too much like P. Diddy wearing a watch like this, where I feel too blingy.
It's my first thought when I saw you this morning.
Isn't it?
Actually.
It comes P. Diddy. It comes Lee Diddy. There we go. We got there. And I've lost my Casio calculator watch, and I don't want to buy another one. They're £19, 99 pence. So I'm wearing this, and I just don't like it. And also, here we go. We can be open on this show. We talked yesterday about how I'm embarrassed at my writing. I was embarrassed showing you this contract. This is an analog watch. It has hands.
Yeah.
I'm not great at telling the time with analog watches.
I'm not,
I've wasted about 7 seconds. Look at digital. Oh, look at that. You look at this. It's also set to the wrong time. Okay, it's saying 6:15. That confuses things even more. Okay, I'm going to sing a tricky song in a bit. Will, so that's good. 2 deaths yesterday, and one has been overshadowed. You are too young for any of them, right? First death is Darius. And I interviewed him years and years ago when he had Colourblind out. We're going to play that song later on because it's a really, really good song. And he was the nicest guy you could ever meet. You see him on the Pop Idol and you think, what an arrogant bell cheese. But he was such a nice guy. And I was trying to convey to you, Will, how big, how famous, how big a celebrity he was because of that Hit Me Baby One More Time video, which you watched this morning with the clicks. And Pop Idol, it was like maybe the first season of Pop Idol, maybe the second one. We'd never had a show like it at all. It was completely new. And then this guy who looked like a cult leader comes out and does this incredible version of Hit Me Baby One More Time. He also then went on, and what was great when he got kicked out, in fact, he got kicked out of that. Then he got invited onto another show because Rick Waller dropped out. These are names that I don't know where these names are coming from. I met Rick Waller. Yeah. And he said he got kicked out off this talent show, and he said, you know what, I'm going to have a triple platinum selling album. He flipping did. He did it. Then he went and had a successful career in the West End. I think he did some stuff on Broadway. Dead at 41. There's a baby. That's a baby. I was so shocked when I read that. The second death. And people who've watched my Patreon streams and my YouTube channel will know who this. Dougie Brown died. Dougie Brown. Now, Dougie Brown, he was in his 80s, and he was a comedian. Grew up he was Izzy Tilsley's brother. Grew up famous in the 70s and the 80s. Dougie Brown was flipping funny, man. Very kind of similar act to this, like this bumbling, I've forgotten what I'm saying, I'm getting a little bit lost. This isn't an act, this is real. And Dougie Brown died, man. So 2 deaths of people that I really, really liked. Shall I have a go at singing a tricky song?
Yeah.
How would you feel if I sing the song looking into your eyes?
Probably mildly uncomfortable, but
okay.
We'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go. I need to get the words up because it's tricky words. Hang on. It's a tricky song, and if I get to the tricky bit and I blow it, we just stop, and we just stop. Okay?
Okay.
There we go. Let's give this a go. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. It's a tricky song. If I get to the tricky bit, I kind of have to... Here we go. There we go. You can't imagine so many monkeys in the Daily Mail, and all of them coming anonymously so they leave no trail. I never thought I'd have an admirer from overseas, but someone is sending me stationery filled with chimpanzees. Some chimps in swimsuits, some chimps are swinging from a vine, some chimps in jack boots, some chimps that wish they could be mine. Slasky and Hutch chimps, a chimp who's sitting on the can, a pair of Dutch chimps who send their love from Amsterdam. There we go, that's the first bit.
Okay.
That's the first bit. That's the easy bit. Here we go.
That's the easy bit.
That's the easy bit. Here we go.
Jeez.
Here we go. Here we go. So, where are we here? If I had to guess, I'd say... Oh, no, that's not it. There we go. There we go. Hang on. There we go. Here it comes. I think. I hope. I may have missed it. Here we go. Yes. If I had to guess, I'd say the monkey sender thinks it's great. He's sending me. Maybe she's sending me... Lost it. No, we try it again tomorrow. No. We try it again.
Never mind.
We try... Sounded sarcastic, but I'm sure it couldn't have been, Will.
Never.
Because you're better than that. No, we try it again tomorrow. We try... my cable's caught. We try it again tomorrow. I will not. We will do it again, Will, until we get it.
Till we get it right.
Till we get it right. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. We do need a listener to play the most dangerous game on the radio, and this is dangerous. This isn't even one of those. I'm trying to think of something that would sound dangerous but isn't dangerous. What sounds dangerous that isn't dangerous?
Is that the phone in?
01865 575 106. Let them do the work.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things what you do. And in my head I make a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tab. I hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay the fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Yeah. 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things what you do. And in my head I make a picture.
I've just learn't something very, very interesting. Jake, do it properly like Jake. Will, give us that little fact you told me.
Don't make me do this.
Will just told me that ice melts. Here's something that I did know and I'd forgotten.
Okay.
I'd forgotten this, and this is... I'm reading this great book, The 5 Invitations, right? And it's by this guy... Here's something jolly for first thing in the morning. It's by this guy who worked in a hospice for 20 years. So he's had... and it's a Zen hospice. I don't quite know what it means. And so he spent 20 years with people who are dying and families of those people are dying. And he's come up with 5 invitations he's inviting the reader to do that will make our life better. Because I hate to break it to you, Will, you're going to die. Yeah. Possibly during this game later on. We're all dying, right? This show is literally filling in time until we die. That's all we do. And so he's got 5 invitations and we don't talk about death enough. You know, I do think we should teach death at school, and because no one talks about it because everyone thinks you're 22. Oh, no, 26, right?
No, 22.
22. And
That's
you,
26.
well, so I was, I don't know, I don't remember stuff. And you kind of think you're immortal, right?
Yeah,
you're going to live
definitely,
forever,
100%.
And you look at me, and I'm nearly 50, and you must think, oh, he's closer to death. I think
I don't necessarily. It doesn't cross my mind. Like
best case scenario, I got another 40 years. That's the best case. My dad died at 62. I could have 12 years. I could have less. Time is running out. So he writes this this book, The Invitations. I've only got the first one. I've only got as far as the first one. It's quite a heavy read. And the first one is don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Maybe maybe you want to get married, but it's like, we'll wait 5 years. Don't wait. Maybe there's you want to, don't wait to say I love you to your mum and all of that stuff. Don't wait. You do it now. But here's the thing I was reminded of in the book. Glass. Right?
Yes, I know glass.
You know glass. Oh, we'll do it after the news. I'm late for the news.
Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Lovely stuff. It was the weather teased us yesterday. Little bit of rain, and it got dark, and I thought, here comes the thunderstorm. No thunderstorm. Are we going to get it today?
There's a picture of thunder on my screen, which suggests we might.
What?
Looking at the pictures.
Picture of thunder?
I look at pictures when I tell you the weather.
Oh, so all of your news.
The news is all in pictures.
It's a picture of Darius and Rip. It's a picture... Hey, by the way, very quickly, serious note, that blood story, I covered that when I worked at a local BBC radio station. And it happened about 45 years ago. And what they did, this is boring, right? Well, it's not boring, but it's not fun. What they did is the government bought blood from America, and the people that were donating the blood were prisoners and sex workers and drug addicts because they needed the money. So a lot of the blood was infected with AIDS and HIV. I don't know which way around it is. And it was about 40 years ago. And what the government has brilliantly done is waited 40 years, maybe even, 40 years, because most of the people have died because they got AIDS. So most of the people have died. Yeah. And £100,000 is pennies. Those people should be getting millions. Anyway, that's by the by. No thunderstorm. Oh, there was some... So where were we before the thunderstorm? Anyone? Guys, anyone?
Weather? Pictures of the weather?
No.
Can you get pictures of thunder? That's what I think you were going to ask. Yeah.
You got a picture of thunder. What does thunder look like?
That's a good question. I don't have a picture. No, I have a picture of lightning.
Okay.
There it is.
But the two come hand in hand.
Should we do you guys mind if we do a prayer? Can we do a prayer to Jesus?
Yeah.
Dear baby Jesus, please make it thunder today. And if it thunderbolts and lightning today, I will become a Christian. Amen. There we go.
I thought you were about to sing it. I thought you were about to start singing Bow Rap then.
Abide with me. Trying to take the show slower today, Joe.
Yeah.
Slower vibe, more chilled vibe, laid back. Here's a question. So I went to the lavatory this morning to urinate. I would not defecate, as you know, in a work toilet. That's not my style. And under the hand dryer, and it's a good hand dryer they got here. Yeah. It's one of those ones where you dip in and you pull out. You do that twice, you got dry hands. What is it with that? You know the old-fashioned hand dryers with the directional thing, where you hit the big round silver circle, hit the direction thing, and hardly any air comes out. It's like... What is the point of that? Because you do it, and then you just end up wiping it on your jeans, right?
Yeah.
Or wiping it on the jeans of the person next to you. So I'm in the toilet, and I use the hand dryer, and underneath the hand dryer there's a bucket, so there's obviously a little bit of a leakage. In that bucket were 2 cigarette butts.
Oh.
Who was smoking in the toilet?
Rollies.
Oh,
Rollies as
weird.
well. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is.
Isn't that weird?
Because you can just go outside these days.
You have to go outside these days.
Yeah.
I am
It's not a recommendation.
Here we go. And this is a constant phone in 01865 575 106. I'm old enough to remember when you were allowed to smoke in radio studios.
Really?
Yeah, I remember being on when Steve Wright had a show on Talk Radio. God, that would have been about 1998, and he smoked a cigar and I was smoking rollies in the studio.
Oh God.
On the air. That
must have been rank. It's such an enclosed space.
Yeah, it must have been horrible. A cloud would form above you. I don't smoke anymore, but I would like to bring that back.
What's smoking in the studio?
I think all 3 of us. You vape?
Yeah.
Are you a vapist or a smokist or anything?
Neither.
I think we should start smoking fags, proper fags.
Ew.
Bring them in. That'll be so. We'd look so cool, right?
We would.
Wouldn't
To be fair,
Smoking
say what you
looks
like
cool.
about it. It would look cool.
Smoking looks cool. It really. There's nothing sexier. There's nothing sexier than either like a fit young guy in a leather jacket smoking a fag, or an older woman with red lipstick smoking a cigarette. There's nothing sexier than those 2 images. You agree or disagree?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just purely thinking of the children and the conversation they're going to have to have their parents.
I don't want children smoking, Will. I'm not.
but they're
I'm
not
not sick.
But they're not always going to be children, are they?
Here's a. You're absolutely right. Vaping is a big problem at schools. My friends, she must be 11. Kids are vaping at the age of 11.
11?
Yes, mate. Because you don't smell it. You go home. You go home. Well, I vaped once, and it was just too delicious for me. So I had to. I'm never doing this ever again. It was so delicious. It is though, because it's like sweetie flavour.
It is.
What flavour do you vape?
I've got blueberry, citrus, and pineapple at the minute.
Oh man, can you not get cigarette flavour like a man?
I think you get tobacco flavour. Yeah.
It's the most insane thing, and I remember
have a cigarette.
You can't argue with the vape community.
Oh no.
Because they go mental. They go absolutely mental. I remember, I don't know, 8 years ago on a radio show, and I was saying vaping, everyone who vapes is an idiot because it's the cigarette companies just finding a new way to make money. And people, you lot went mad.
Oh, I'm not one of the... I wouldn't call myself part of the community.
Okay, all right. Here's the thing about glass, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about glass before your news.
Right, okay.
And here's the thing about glass, and I knew this, and I'd forgotten about this. Glass changes shape over time. If you go to an old building that's like 200 years old, and you look at the bottom of the glass, there'll be like little bubbles, and it'll be thicker. Do you know why that is?
Gravity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Glass runs down. Glass runs downward.
Okay. Like water?
Yeah, but really, really slowly.
Right.
Okay, you don't sound it... That's what do you...
Oh, sorry, you want me to be like...
No, I want you to be congruent. No, what was that?
Ooh.
You sound like you've just seen a young man in a leather jacket smoking a cigarette. So that sounds like... No, I don't. I want you to be honest. That's what this show is about, is honesty. So...
I just don't know what I'm going to do with that information. You know?
You could impress someone else like I thought I was doing.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, my God!
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times. Or awakening. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Speak like Leanne rhymes because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Can I make a break and take a bake out like a sink and they can shake out like vanilla? It's the finest of the flavors. Here to see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, but a moment too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry.
Chinese chicken, you have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all Amazons. I hope the smoky man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny dumpsters, so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause the cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Richmond Stadium, home of the Robbie.
01865 575 106 is the telephone number. If we miss your call, we call you back. Morning, Mark.
Hello.
Oh,
thank you for calling the Cat Butler. Unfortunately, we cannot come to the phone at the moment.
What?
We would be happy to take the details of your name and telephone number and a brief
Just
message, and we'll return your call.
Just me out.
You do it.
Please note that our office hours are 9 a.m. to 6
What a long
Monday to
message.
Friday, and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Thank you so much for calling and your time.
After you finish your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
There we go. That's that done.
There you go.
What a strange... People don't use... well, I still call it answer phone, voicemail. People don't use that anymore.
I'm
They're
reluctant to. I'd rather text.
But I think part of the problem is it takes... Sometimes it doesn't. My phone doesn't ping for like 3 days. You got voicemail. Well, why didn't you tell me that immediately that it appeared? Will just taught me something. Do not do this in front of kids. Do not do this in front of kids. Right? That's not even a joke. This is NSFW and K. Then that sounds rude.
Yes.
NSFWK. That sounds rude.
It does. Yeah.
And I'm sure most of you know this. I just texted my friend David, and he went, yeah, I know it. And seriously, do not do this in front of kids, and do not do this if you do not like bad language. Will, what do you have to ask Alexa to do?
You have to, I think it's 100 coffee beans you've got to ask Alexa to say in Welsh.
You say, Alexa, I'm not going to say it because it might trigger it off, and I don't know if you've got kids present, but you say that name, say 100 coffee beans in Welsh. I cannot.
You were amazed, weren't you?
I was shocked. And when you've done that, can you just phone us up and just give us a brief one-word reaction to that, please? One-word reaction.
That doesn't involve the words.
That doesn't involve any of the words that are said in that sentence. Please. Don't. But phone up, make a noise, give us one word. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Let's play Darius now, right? Because genuinely saddened. And what's lovely to see in the press is everyone's very respectful to Darius, because for a while he was a joke. Really? Yeah. He was a joke. People thought he was weird. He was described as a cult leader, and he died yesterday. And it really hit me for some. Maybe one more time. There you go. There's the joke.
There it is.
And what is great about Darius, right, is he showed to ignore everyone. Ignore everyone. Do what you want to do. God, this record was in 2002. Flipping it. Ignore everyone and do what you want to do, right? And with, I want to make it all about me. That's kind of what I've had. That's kind of what I've done. I had this there's this convicted stalker, Alex Belfield, who he would have a go at me and ignored him and went on. Loads of people saying, Ian, your show is rubbish. And ignore him and just go on and do it. So Darius, I think, has taught us tenacity and, I'm genuinely really sad. Anyway, he was a joke, and then he made himself a successful pop star, and then he made himself into a West End and a Broadway star. So, we're not going to play the silly audition. We're going to have a little bit of this. Here we go.
Feeling blue when I'm trying to forget the feeling that I miss you. Feeling green when the jealousy swells and it won't go away in dreams. Feeling yellow, I'm confused inside, a little hazy that mellow when I feel your eyes on me. Feeling fine, sublime when that smile of yours creeps into my mind. Nobody told me it feels so good. Nobody said you'd be so beautiful. Nobody warned me about your smile. You're the light when I close my eyes. I'm colorblind. You make me colorblind. Feeling red when you spend all your time with your friends and not me instead. Feeling black when I think about all of the things that I feel I lack. Feeling jaded when it's not gone right. All the colors have faded and I feel your eyes on me. Feeling fine, sublime when that smile of yours creeps into my mind. Nobody told me it feels so good. Nobody said you'd be so beautiful. Nobody warned me about your smile. You're the light when I close my eyes.
man, that's sad, right? That's sad. Where you going?
Sorry, I just need to check.
So you're right. You having trouble with the computer today?
A little bit. Yeah.
A little bit of trouble with the computer. Little bit of the old.
Little bit of trouble.
Oh?
Don't know what. Please, can we just move straight on?
We're moving straight on. That never happened.
You.
That never happened.
Thank
Bless you, Darius, brother. Wherever you are, I hope, what a shame. 01865 575 106. There's the example of Don't Wait.
Yeah.
There's the example of Don't Wait. 41 years old. He could have had another 50. Don't wait, man. Treat every day as though it is your last day. Do it. Live. Because you've got no idea what is around the corner. God, this is getting maudlin. But you know what? That's life, and that's the way it goes sometimes. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We will play the most dangerous game ever played on radio after the news at 8 with Joe. I am evolving away from having money in my bank. Will and I, during your news bulletin, first of all, we had our fingers crossed for you. We were willing you on to do well. Then I noticed, and maybe you've not noticed this.
Yeah.
As you're doing the news, your right thumb strokes. Your left thumb strokes the mixing desk. Did you know you did that?
No. That's weird.
And I'm not saying
every
this,
time?
You were doing it just then. This is not in any way a criticism. This is just one of the things you learn when you're learning counselling is just to see little body movements. And sometimes, if it's appropriate, you might go, Will, you've just clasped your hands as I was saying that. And I wondered what that was. You do that kind of stuff. And you're just stroking it with your thumb like that.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. I don't need to hold that. This hand, it doesn't need to do anything.
What I'm hoping I'm not doing is making you self-conscious for the next news
that's
bulletin.
all I'm going to think about, which means I'm going to muck it up.
But then we were arguing about Shakespeare.
Were you?
Me and Will, the dumbest people on the radio.
Yeah, that is, in hindsight, that is incredible.
We were arguing about Et tu, Brute and Shakespeare and Caesar and history. It was great fun.
It was nice to know that you were listening as well, to be honest.
The start was good.
The start was very strong.
Very,
you came in smacking.
What did you like about that first story?
We didn't get as far as...
Just the intro.
The intro.
Oh, just...
Hi, it's Joe.
Hi, it's Joe.
Yeah. Really, you sort of stamp your authority down.
And then we knew you were doing great and we thought we'll leave her to it. Then we were talking about tattoos. I noticed you have a tattoo. Will was telling me he has several tattoos in very strange places.
Yeah.
Don't...
Oh, God.
Look going to say that on air,
No,
Will.
okay, I just want
I know
to
I've
make
been
sure.
sacked from every... I'm not going to say that on air.
Has he got a tattoo
No, it was...
down there?
Yep.
No, Joe.
Ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
No.
Ding-dong bell. And I was saying, I don't have tattoos. And I was saying, I am old enough... I love this. No one phones in about this, but this is my favourite line. I'm old enough to remember I started doing radio kind of like in the late 90s, but started doing it properly in 2004. I used to do the drive time show on LBC. Imagine doing this shtick. I'm old enough to remember one would do a phone-in where you go, would you give someone who had tattoos a job? As a phone-in.
Wow.
Would you want a police officer with tattoos? Would you date someone that had tattoos, visible tattoos? We do that as a phone-in, which seems so nuts now.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I mean, I wouldn't date anyone with tattoos. I think they're disgusting. The people that have them are scumbags. But we'd also do phone-ins. God, I'm so old. How would I phrase it? Would you ever date someone online? If you've dated someone from an online website, can you tell us what was it like? Is it all perverts that are on there?
Yeah.
You do phone-ins about that.
It used to be so taboo.
Yeah, it used to be a really weird...
Did it?
Oh, my God. Steve met up with her online, and people would lie about it. People say, we met at the gym or something.
Yeah.
By the way, when was the last time you went to the gym, Will? It's Will's gym count. Will join the gym
When was it really hot? Not this time, the time before.
June? I don't know. Was that...
You know, not this heat wave just gone.
that was a month ago, mate.
Was it a month ago?
When I did my first breakfast show, I joined the gym. I thought, God.
Yeah. That first show, we were both like, we're gonna make the best of this breakfast thing.
And then 2 weeks into it, I mean, this is when I did it years ago. 2 weeks into it, no, I'm not bothered. And I did warn you, as someone who has joined many, many gyms and been very few times, can you cancel it and save the money? Oh.
I've got a pool.
Well, okay, when did you last go swimming?
I didn't actually go to the gym.
You just went swimming in the heat wave.
Have you ever actually pumped off in that gym?
I pump off frequently in that gym before I stop going.
They asked you not to come back?
Yes.
We're playing Captain Jack's saucy map.
Cowboy Jacks.
Cowboy Jack's coming back with a nuclear attack.
Captain Jack's treasure map, yeah.
Joe, would you like to join us at 8:15 for Captain Jack's treasure map?
Sure. Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll give it a go.
Coming up, Captain Jack's treasure map. We had a winner yesterday.
We did.
Who was it? Was it Julie or Amanda?
from Abingdon,
Julie.
yeah.
She won. She came in all guns a blazing. We said, "Is there anything you want?" I want the flight.
Because my son's took his first flight.
My son took his. I want the flight, and she won the flight. Here's the trick: you got to listen. We do it 3 times a day. We do it 8:15, 12:15, 4:15. Got to listen. If you want to play, I'll give you all the details in a bit. But first of all, can we go straight to "Can You Dig It" by the Mock Turtles?
Yeah, can you? Mine's not working, so you just skip Kylie Minogue.
How do I do that?
With the mouse.
Okay.
Did the little skip button next to it.
Hello, computer.
Right, do you
want me to do it?
Done it! Oh no, I've broken it.
Hang on. I'm coming round.
I think Are we there? If it's purple, are we there?
No.
Hang on, I do it. I do it.
No, it's going to be Kylie Minogue.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is here.
Oh, you're just going to skip through.
Ian Lee's Rude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Ian Lee's
Smooth! Smooth! That was smooth! It's the Mock Turtles over Kylie every single time. This must be like 1991. This is just sneaking through the 1990 barrier.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Captain Jack's treasure map on Jack FM.
Captain Jack's treasure map.
Loud, right?
Finders keepers.
Okay, so we're going to play Captain Jack's treasure map. Joe is joining us. This is your first experience with the CJTM.
It is.
I'm trying to find my drum roll because we had a winner yesterday, Julie.
Yeah.
And I don't think there was enough tension. It came and it went, and I'm trying to find my drum roll, but I can't. Oh, I've got it. We're gonna have tension today. I'm not. Joe, can you do the pirate noise? Because I refuse to do it.
Which one?
Well, how many are there?
You do it first, and I'll.
I see what you're doing. You're doing the psychology.
R.
Do pirates
Bad,
actually say that?
I think there's a lot of misconceptions about pirates.
I think
out there.
pirates get a bad rap. And the modern ones, they kidnap people and they kill them and torture them. Those guys deserve a bad rap. The good old-fashioned British pirate, I think, is... Let's get rid of all these foreign pirates and let's get British pirates back. That's what I voted Brexit. That's why I voted for Brexit, for British pirates. Right, okay, we should do this. Sorry, but this is not helping anyone at all. Let me put my glasses on. Would you like to read it, actually, Joe? Because I find the words embarrassing.
What, from the top?
Yes, please.
Do I need to do the impression again?
Yes. Be with you in a second. We've got Paul who's going to play. Be with you in a second, Paul.
God, there's a lot to read.
Isn't it?
R. Captain Jack has been burying his... I thought you might like a accent. Has been burying his booty all over Oxfordshire.
He's West Indian, is he?
Don't start. All we have to do is unearth some of this. I think I'm going to do the rest in my voice.
Okay.
Captain Jack's
Do
map.
it in your news voice.
Oh yeah, do it in your
That
next
is
voice.
kind of my... Yeah.
Oh.
Captain Jack's map has 24 squares. If you match 2 identical treasures, you'll win that prize. Julie from Abingdon was our first winner. She won a flying lesson thanks to Take Flight Aviation. But there are still 11 prizes left. You can see or download a copy of Captain Jack's treasure map at jackfm.co.uk.
Okay, and we have today's contestant. Morning, Paul.
Good morning. Good to talk to you. Hi.
Okay, it's the 3 greetings. I like that. That's confidence. Paul, how are you feeling about today? First of all, are you feeling lucky?
Very lucky. I'm on a day off today, so I was just chilling out, and then you rang, so I thought, well, great.
Can I
Good
just
start
say,
to the day.
you have the best voice of any of the callers we've had. Do you not think, Will?
It is-
a lot
it
of
is
the
a good
callers are a
voice.
bit drippy, annoying, grating. Paul, your voice is great. Do you work in voiceovers?
It's very nice of you to say so. I work in IT.
Okay, all right.
Wasted.
Have you... I don't think... Just because it's a day off doesn't mean he's wasted. Oh, you mean in terms of his job. Have you been listening to any of the previous games?
I didn't, unfortunately.
You're
because
screwed. You were working. Okay. Okay. Have you got a copy of the map in front of you? No.
Kinda.
It's really, really simple. So there's a map with 24 squares in it. We cannot tell you which ones have gone. We can't, can we?
No.
Okay, we can't tell you which ones are gone. So you may pick some that are gone, you may pick others. Here we go. So let's have your first grid number between 1 and 24.
Number 8.
That's supposed to be a digging noise, Joe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Number 8.
Number 8, courtesy of Ferrari.
Oh,
Is
it's not a Ferrari,
It's
though.
not a Ferrari. It's a family ticket to one of the Ferrari challenge days at Silverstone.
That sounds all right.
cool.
Does that sound up your street, Paul?
Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah, sounds good.
No, that's not what I wanted.
he wanted the Jack FM socks.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul. Let's have your second square.
I'll go for number 13.
Okay, unlucky for some. Unlucky for some. Okay, before we're gonna just get the. It's gone for number 13. What was the? Will remind us of the number of the first square and what that prize was, please.
So the first square, number 8, courtesy of Ferrari, was a family ticket to one of the Ferrari challenge days at Silverstone.
And remind us of the number of the square that he went for just then.
13.
Okay. What is number 13?
Number 13, courtesy of Cotswold View Caravan and Camping Park, is a family weekend in one of their super pods, breakfast in the old shed and a family pass.
Let me just check. You can't combine the two, have a Ferrari towing something. You can't do that.
I'm afraid
Paul,
not.
I'm really sorry, mate. It's not happening today.
Well, We tried and we came and we had to go. But
Oh, I
good
like
luck
you.
To the next, good luck to the next contender.
I like you a lot, Paul. Thank you so much for playing, mate. I'm really sorry it didn't happen for you today, but enjoy your day off. Enjoy chilling and getting wasted. Tell us how... Okay, that was fun, right? But supposing people are listening going, I'd like a piece of that pie. What do they have to do? Anybody?
You're asking me? Oh,
No.
back to the script. Okay. Whereabouts? Where am I reading from? Is it is it this bit? Or is it here? No, it's here. Okay.
We're all going to get a rollicking from Mr. Steve. Will got told off for the first one, and we're all going to get told off for this one. Okay, go on.
So you can now fill in those 2 grid references on your map. If you haven't got a map, go to jackfm.co.uk, where you can also register to play, and you've got another chance to win just after 12 p.m. today. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And there'll be another one just after 4 with Trev, who does it properly. After the 1:30 news, we're going to play the most dangerous game on the radio. Is that okay?
Yep.
You got anything you need to do?
I just think she probably doesn't have much time to prepare.
I would.
No, I was just checking what the time was. I thought, oh, God.
I would maybe send a message to your loved ones, just telling them what they mean to you, because you may never get the opportunity ever again. No one's called in today, have they?
Mark the Cat Butler,
Yeah,
who
but-
we meowed at.
Yeah, but we had to leave a message on his voicemail.
We did, yeah.
Losers. All right, thank you, everybody. 01865 575 106 is the phone number. Most dangerous game in the radio coming up soon.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie, and beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere high. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame.
You just said a nice thing about Rag and Bone Man, a bloke I know nothing about. What did you say, Will?
I just think he'd be good at giving a cuddle.
Yeah?
I'm only human.
Just get that impression.
Yep.
I'm just
Go to jackfm.co.uk if you want to enter Captain Jack's treasure map. You got to click on the page. You can download the map. There's a little form you have to fill in with your contact details, and you could be randomly selected. We do it 8:15, 12:15, 4:15 through the day. I'm old enough to remember a lot of stories about old time radio. I'm old enough to remember, and they changed the actual law where if you had a competition, right, you have a question. First person phones up and goes, so the question is, which member of the Monkeys aunt invented Tipp-Ex? And someone would phone up and go, oh, it was Mike Nesmith. You go, I'm sorry, someone beat you to it. Second person, oh, it was Mike Nesmith. I'm so sorry, someone beat you to it. Third person goes, it was Michael Nesmith! And you go, yeah, you're the one, because they want excitement. And people, producers would go, no, yes, you, which is illegal now. But also, when I worked at LBC, one of the prizes was a box set of all the James Bond movies, right? And the producer really wanted it. So he got his mate to phone up.
Did he?
And win the prize so that he could take the prize. It's awful, right?
That's really bad.
But that's old school. That used to happen all of the flipping time. I'm a radio presenter. What that means is no real people listen, but radio presenters do. And a lot of them are old. Good morning, Pat Sharp. Good morning, Robin Banks. Good morning, Dick and Dom. They will remember that happening. They will remember when that was the deal. 01865 575 106, the most dangerous game on the radio coming up next.
But it's staying warm with highs of 22, reaching 24 tomorrow, when it should be a dry, sunny day.
Yeah, baby. You didn't stroke the desk?
I saw you looking at me, and so I tried not to.
Okay. I don't want you to change your behaviour.
No, it did put me off a little bit, and I could feel your eyes on me through my peripherals.
Quick legal question.
Yeah.
Is that allowed, or can I get cancelled for that? I don't know. About where people say, remember when Me Too was going and guys going, I don't know what the rules are anymore. Guy, I don't know what the rules are. The rules are just don't be an idiot towards women. Don't grope women. Don't be inappropriate. But seriously, am I allowed to watch you do the news?
Yeah, but I can feel you looking, and it puts me off a little bit.
Blind.
We need to have a blind. The way it works is we're in one studio and Joe's in the next one, and there's a big old window with the glass dripping down, and you're just so good at it, Joe. You're just so good at it, and we want to learn. We just want to learn.
You were looking at my thumb to see if I was stroking the desk.
I don't know what the rules are anymore. You can't do any. You can't even speak to a woman anymore. Can't even look at her thumb. Joe, would you like to come play the most dangerous game in the world? All right. Here we go. This is it. Okay.
Is it in the world or on the radio?
Yeah. Let's say the world. Why the hell not? Let's just say the world.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
Hello. You've seen
Joe.
Yeah,
this is Will. Will. This is Joe.
No, we're not shaking hands.
Okay.
It was interesting you should mention hands. So first of all, I have a contract that was signed by both of you. I agree to play the most dangerous game on the radio, signed by Will. I don't know what this is.
Joe with the latest.
Joe with the latest. That's your actual last name. So we're in. Now, I found this at home yesterday when I was feeding my snake. Not that! It was actually a snake.
If you've brought your snake in.
Swavey is not in. He's not my snake. He's my youngest snake. He's only about that big at the moment. He's a baby. Which is small for a 10-year-old. No. The snake is that. And how are we talking about? But he has to live in my house because the boy's mum doesn't want the snake in her house. So anyway, I was feeding my snake. And then I turned around, and on my bookshelf, sort of thing went, oh, I have a little piece of that pie. Are you aware of this game? Oh, I'm a little bit tangled up.
Oh, yeah, it's going to electrocute us.
You aware of this game, Will?
No.
Okay, very, very simple. Grab a hold of that, buddy.
You have to put your finger in, didn't you?
No, you don't put your finger in.
Oh.
No, don't hold it with your sleeve. You have to hold it like that.
I'm not. What if I have a heart attack?
Well, that's why it's such a dangerous game.
Are you holding two?
No, I'm not holding two. Right. Now, I don't know.
What's the best way to hold it like that?
Like that. Okay. So what you do is a light is going to come on. First person to push it when the light comes on doesn't get the electric shock.
Okay.
Push it early, electric shock. Don't swear. And I'm warning myself there because the initial...
That's why it's dangerous.
Yes.
Because of the swearing.
The initial thing is you go... I can't remember which one's which.
This seems real. I could lose my job.
I'm worried. Yeah, I've never sworn on the radio. I've not needed to.
Oh,
before.
I have, but we had a dump button.
Have we got a beep?
Well, no, because by the time we press the beep... Right, so we're going to... I can't remember how you turn it on. Right, so it's...
Now what?
Right, it's just turned on. Right, so we go for number of players. Hang on.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
It's electric shock. Right, so Will, you're going to grab that one, Will.
Oh, it's not. This is a weird...
So you see, you've got your button there. If you press the button, Will, just to test it's working.
Not a chance.
Right, okay.
I just pressed mine, it didn't do anything.
Oh, this button. Oh, you don't press that button down there.
No, I don't. Right, hang on a
press
minute.
this button on top.
Push to start.
Is that right? Someone explain the rules before we start.
You ready?
No, someone explain the rules. Have it.
Did you get shocked?
No, I didn't get shocked.
It got me.
It got me.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, you ready?
I don't understand.
Right, so when it goes green, you press the button.
But that went really quick.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's the game, Joe.
And you won that one.
Yeah, thank you.
If I go too early, do I get shocked?
Try it.
No, I don't want it.
Joe, stop it. This isn't a joke.
Oh! Who won?
I don't know, I didn't get shocked.
You threw it away.
Cheating, just throwing it.
I just throw it.
I've not been shocked, Joe. This is easy.
If a listener, I've got a way we can make this work with a listener.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 things. So if a listener wants to play,
how on earth does that happen?
They're going to slap their ass hard. 01865 575 106 if you want to play. Right, you ready?
Oh, I hate this game.
Joe,
so
you
much.
press the button. You haven't been stung once yet, Will. Don't throw it away.
I think Will's isn't working.
Oh!
I just dropped it again, mate.
Stop
I didn't get
This
Okay.
game's so
Yours
easy.
isn't working.
It is working.
So
I'm
you're
just the
saying
best
you
at
got that
it.
first?
Yeah, Joe, that's what I'm saying.
Whoa, Will! But you, Joe, have you been stung once?
Yes, once.
But you keep throwing it away.
Yeah, 'cause I'm scared.
Once
If you
bitten,
throw it
twice
away
shy.
again, you will have to play a game on your own. Where you're-
Hold all of them.
Yes. Right, hold.
Oh, God.
Well, maybe mine isn't working.
Right.
All right,
Yeah, let's swap.
Swap. There we go.
Swivel round.
Oh, this one feels more like it's working.
What does that mean?
It just feels more electrical.
So for those, I should probably describe, we're holding metal handles and there is a light in the middle that flashes red and plays very exciting music. When it turns green, we have to press the button on the top of our handle, and if we're the first, we don't get the electric shock. And if we press it too early, we get the electric shock.
Why have you just switched?
Because
Sorry?
he's got the one that's not working,
All
don't
right,
you?
okay, you saw that. Okay, right.
We're not stupid. Shall I press the button?
Do not throw it this time.
Okay, boss.
Go! Go! Press it, Will. Now.
Come on.
Oh! I did it! Will got it! Will got it! Will
Right.
got it! Good morning, caller.
Morning,
Who's this?
Jamie.
Right, Jamie. Would you like to play the game with us?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we're gonna hold it.
Oh my god, I'm going to take my rings off.
You're not going to burn if you've got rings on.
That hurt worse.
So Jamie, it's a little bit trickier for you because you can't see it. But when the light goes green, you have to say now. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, you have to slap that backside hard.
How many more rounds of this have we done?
Hard like it's the 1980s and you're in school hard, all right?
Oh, right, that hard.
That hard. Okay.
How much longer are we doing this? Because that really hurt.
Well, what time does the show finish? Will, grab your baton.
8:45.
There we go. Get ready, Jamie.
Well,
Joe, press it.
Jamie, when you say now.
Joe.
Now.
no!
Joe!
You're wrong.
No, Jamie, slap yourself.
We both got it at the same time, me and Will. Jamie, give your bum a slap, please. I want to hear it. All right, well,
I don't know if that sounds... Has he got a bare bum?
Is that bad? That's not...
are you wearing trousers?
Yeah.
That wasn't very convincing, Jamie.
Also, Jamie, you sadist or masochist, I can never remember which is which. You only have to slap yourself once. That was like a whole... That was a whole...
Is everything okay, Jamie?
All right, here we go. Here comes another round.
So was that just me that got shocked there?
Yeah.
Did you get shocked, did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I didn't get shocked. Well, it was you and Jamie. Oh, by the way... All right, we're going to turn it up now.
Hang on, the voltage is...
Yeah, we're going to turn the volume.
No.
So that was on.
No, that was
on normal. Now we're going on extreme.
Why would you do that? What's the point?
I don't know if I want to.
What's the point in putting it to extreme when it's already hurting
You
us?
signed a contract,
Yeah,
John.
come on, pick it up.
Will, steady. Oh, she started. Get ready, Jamie. Call it out when you think it's right. Jamie. Whoa, flipping heck! Oh, that is extreme, right?
So that got two of us. So you win.
Yeah.
What about Jamie?
Jamie, I'm afraid you got to slap your bum.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
That is a bare backside.
That is, isn't it?
That is a
Either
bare
that or he's got a lump of beef and he's just slapping. All right,
Or he's hitting someone else's bum.
My ass is a lump of beef.
We're going to have one more game. One more game.
I'm clearly the winner.
There we go. Get ready, Jamie.
I'm ready.
Okay, good lad. Now,
Why are we so slow at that?
Jamie, you didn't say anything, did you? Slap it.
Yeah.
Slap it.
All right. You ready?
If he was smoking a cigarette wearing a leather jacket, that would work for me. Jamie, thank you very much indeed. Will, I just got a feeling you were cheating there.
How can I be? I switched handles.
Switch your handle with my fist in it.
Yeah, brilliant.
Joe, thank you very much. We should probably play some music. It's a music show, I've been told. The most dangerous game on the radio. Thank you very much, everybody.
I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Is trying to find an employment lawyer online. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Unlucky, buddy. You gotta love a bit of sleeper, right? The only call we've had today ended up abusing themselves. That's it. The only person. Maybe this is why we don't get any calls, because you end up having to slap yourself. When I came up with the idea last night, it was they were going to slap themselves around the face, and even I thought, maybe it's a little bit too
strong.
Maybe that's a little bit too strong. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Oh, flipping it, right? The Sun. Let me just do this quickly because this is important. Right. The Sun, Britain's most corrupt newspaper, The Sun, right? So there's all this talk.
Caller.
Oh. Morning, Steve!
Morning, how are you?
None of your business. What you got?
Good. Let's play a pronunciation game.
Let's play the what, sorry?
Let's play a pronunciation game.
You do know you've mispronounced that word. Is that the joke?
No.
It's but people say, you mispronounced that. It's pronunciation.
Ah.
So that's one point to me. Let's go next.
Yes. It's a nod to Vic Reeves and Shooting Stars.
Okay.
try and say beer can without sounding like a Jamaican.
Yeah,
saying
it's
bacon.
very, very true. You try saying kipper tie without sounding like someone from Birmingham saying cup of tea. Kipper tie
Yeah.
and beer can.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Steve.
If you say space ghettos,
Yeah.
in a American accent, it sounds like Spice Girls in Scottish.
Space Ghettos. It does, doesn't it? Flipping it. Space Ghettos. I'm going to do... Space Ghettos. That's insane.
That's good, isn't it?
Beer can. Space Ghettos. Beer can. Kipper tie. So The Sun is a piece of trash. There's a new... I was in I'm a Celebrity. I came third and won the Heart of the Nation. I would have come second, but all the thick sports people, because Lomas, Vardy... Not allowed to talk about Vardy. She sent me a DM saying, if you talk about me anymore, I'm going to reveal some private WhatsApp messages that I sent in 2017 where apparently I was nice to her. That proves that she did not bully me. I, honestly, I've not said this out loud before. Yeah, she sent me this DM on Insta. If you carry on saying I bullied you,
It's the worst threat in the world.
I'm going to release WhatsApp messages from... I thought she dropped her phone in the sea. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to release WhatsApp messages where you were nice to me, and that proves I didn't bully you. And so I just thought, for a quiet life, I won't talk about it. And then I just said it on local... No, local radio. So that's me, Screw. There's another story. Gosh, she's going to release WhatsApp messages from 2017 when I was nice to her.
You're getting cancelled, man.
Getting cancelled. So, I won the hearts of the nation, right? I didn't win the game. I won the hearts of the nation. I missed out on second place by 0.025% of the votes. That's nuts, right?
Call for a recount.
It should have done. And that's because all of the thick sports people, when Vardy and Wise and Khan left, they all voted for Jamie Lomas. So that's why he beat me, brother. Right. Anyway, they're having a best of the best. They've not invited me to do it, which I think is a terrible mistake. Anyway, so the story today is former I'm a Celeb winner, Georgia Toffolo, is she won the one I was in, is returning for the All-Star show 5 years after becoming Queen of the Jungle. Toff is likely to be reunited with former campmate and ex-world champion boxer Amir Khan, 35, who landed £400,000 for his Aussie jungle. That is, I can say that. I earned a tenth of that, which was still a lot of money. Georgia, who beat Hollyoaks star Jamie Lomas, 47, and ex-radio host Iain Lee, 49. Georgia, who beat Hollyoaks star Jamie Lomas, 47, and ex-radio host Iain Lee, 49. Where am I saying these words, The Sun? I'm saying them on the radio! I'm saying them on the radio! Screw you! Just read that one more time. And let me correct it. I'm going to correct it for them. Georgia, who beat Hollyoaks star Jamie Lomas, 47, and multi-award winning radio host Iain Lee, who's just taken over the breakfast show on Jack FM from Trev, 49...
Who is still yet to do it properly.
still yet. Ian, when will you leave Jack FM? When I've done it properly. I want a week of doing it properly, and then I'm out of here. That's my ambition. Any ambitions left in life, Ian? One. I want to do it properly, like Trev.
Jack FM weather.
So it's looking like it's going to be a dry day. Sorry, I just forgot to put my mic up. Relax.
Let's just forget it. I mean...
Oh... Right, fine.
It's the weather. It's look out the window, everybody.
We can't.
Stop relying on.
Yeah, but you can't see what
the bulletin.
You can't see what it's going to do tomorrow.
Is the weather sponsored by anyone?
Not right now.
Well, forget it then. Listen, if you want the weather, come and sponsor it. If you're a company, come and sponsor it.
It's going to be sunny tomorrow.
Do you want to know one of my biggest regrets? Taking this flip. No. They asked me to host. Have I got news for you? And I said no.
Really?
Yeah, I bottled it. I bottled
it. Back then or for the
new
one?
Well, yeah, back then. Not now. Not now. Back then.
I said no. Just want to
Yeah, back then. And I went, no, I'm busy. I was terrified. Okay, here we go. Let's focus on the show, guys. Bring the focus into the rooms. Okay, Joe, do you want to come in and join us if you'd like to?
There is only one thing this music means.
It means Joe's going to get pwned.
Pone.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's they spell it, isn't it? They spell owned with a. Joe.
Hi, Joe.
UFO pics. This is in the Daily Star. UFO pics, real.
It does.
Real.
Yeah, I see that.
It's in inverted.
Is that a picture underneath?
It is in inverted commas. That's to give it emphasis. That's what it's like. UFO pics, real.
Bold.
Sounds like Jamie
Bold.
slapping his bum.
Huh?
Bald.
In bold.
Bold.
No.
You said bald.
No.
You did.
Bold.
No, you said bald. Just then.
Don't
Sorry.
start with me.
Children,
Just
don't
saying.
fight. Some people, when they say bold, they say
Yeah,
bold.
I do, yeah.
So when they say mean no hair, they say, "Oh, you're bold."
Yeah, very. You've
Well,
done
I'm
that
brave
bold- you've
having
done
no
that-
hair.
done
No,
that
you're bold.
boldly.
Yeah, I think I say that.
So I've got no hair. What would you say to me?
You're bold.
But that means
For
brave.
not having hair.
I know what it means, but there's normally context around it, so it works. Right?
Just got pwned.
Someone's upset they got an electric shock 5 times. Did you have candle wax on your hand? Let me lick your hand.
I'm not going to let you lick my
Maybe.
hand.
Clammy hands helps.
Clammy hands.
Clammy hands.
Why would you assume I have clammy hands?
You look the type.
No, he does.
That is.
You look like a clammy lad.
You're wearing a hoodie, so you're probably clammy.
What are you wearing a hoodie for indoors, clammy lad?
Because a certain someone can only have it at 18 degrees Celsius
You
in
haven't
the
turned.
studio.
You haven't turned it on today.
I have turned it on.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
is.
not. It's not coming out.
It is. It's cold.
Or
in
maybe
here.
I'm
Can you not
clammy
feel
then.
that?
I can't feel it. I feel hot.
It
No,
was
I've got
to be
goosebumps.
fair to you, it wasn't on this morning. I had to turn it on this morning. But this is an incredibly boring conversation, so
Probably the best one we've had this morning. So you're a clammy lad.
I'm not a clammy
I
lad.
love it when people say, "Yeah, I'd like to pick you up on your mispronunciation." That gets me. Pronunciation, guys. Pronunciation. Authors. Here we go. Authors' evidence, and it's in inverted commas because to emphasise it, of alien visit. An RAF veteran.
Yeah.
Are you going to call a member of Her Majesty's Royal Air Force a liar?
Ex-member.
Says images unearthed from the 1970s show a genuine UFO. Jason Gleaves, 52, if you're wondering, claims light beams in the shots.
You didn't read this, did you?
I'm pausing for emphasis.
Okay.
It's not stifling enough. You got busy. Why are you
Sorry, no, my arm tickled. I thought there was an ant on me or something.
There are ants in the kitchen, and you blamed it on Will
There
early
are.
on.
Why would you tell him that?
You're such a grass.
Sorry, do you want to carry
Are
on with
they
the story?
actually? Are the ants actually from you?
No, they're not from me. Well, they're from Joe, actually, technically.
Where did these ants come from?
They came from Will leaving a half-empty can of
I
fizz
forgot
on his
about
desk
it.
for like
Can
a
of
week.
fish?
No, it was
What did you say?
It was a disgust.
Fizz.
If that was
Fizz.
a normal can of a normal drink,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have happened.
Right.
But because it was this weird rosemary drink you had, or
It was
whatever
so
was,
strong that the ants could smell it from outside, and they burrowed their way in
Yes.
to infiltrate our kitchen.
and Joe gave me the drink, so it's Joe's fault.
It's his fault, Joe.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the science.
Yeah.
And we've run out of music. Let's get some. An RAF veteran says images unearthed from the 19th. We've done that. Jason Gleaves, 52, claims light beams in the shots prove alien activity as they soar over an active volcano in Japan in 1972. After analysing the footage, the UFO expert has concluded that beings from another world are interested in discovering the Earth's natural features like volcanoes. There's the picture. Can I pass the picture to you, Joe?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this the star?
Yes, sir.
It's always the star. Do you reckon the star has a UFO correspondent that has to do a piece every day?
It's the only paper that is not afraid to speak the truth. Who's that story by? Because we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I was going to say we could get that person.
Chloe Kaywood. Should we give her a follow?
Find her on Twitter.
Yeah,
Chloe
I'm on
How are you spelling Kaywood? C-A-W...
C.A. Wood.
C.A. Wood. Okay, let's find Chloe
Hang on,
Kaywood.
You're going to have to slow down.
C.A. Wood.
C.A.
Wood.
Woods.
There she is, journalist.
Jam Press Limited. What's that?
Journalist.
Right. We want her on the show.
that'll be her.
Hopefully tomorrow we're going to talk to a woman that married a pirate ghost. Joe, you've got actual evidence there. You've got photos, an author, the RAF are involved.
Yeah.
Come on. Just give me a little bit of sugar.
I can't. It's such a small picture anyway. You can't really see it.
What do you need? What would prove it for you?
I need to see it in real life.
Just like you saw a picture of thunder earlier on.
I can see thunder.
Oh, he's just pushing his book.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, hang on a minute.
Whoa, hand it back.
No,
Hand it back.
There's a picture of a man on the other side.
Okay.
Holding up a book called UFO Encounters.
Okay, let's have that back now, please.
Jason's written a book.
Let's have that back. Give me that back now, please.
Oh, good
Thank
spot,
you.
Will. God's sake.
I do believe in
There's always
UFOs,
a
but that's
motive.
not-
There's always a motive.
Do we still want Chloe on? Or?
No, don't bother. I'm just trying to spread the truth, right? These are stories the mainstream media will not touch.
What's the frequency can at the show? Been so drained. I was cranked and locked out. No, not up to speed. I thought I'd picture you, Eddie and Stream. Tunnel passion from the outside of the screen. I never understood the frequency of love. You won't expect this if I got all that I'd studied the cartoons, radio, music, TV news, magazine. But you said we'd try and discuss not the same as I did. A smile, cartoon, just for the two. You said hiding was the shackles of you. You always said violent green. I never understood the frequency of love. What's the frequency can at the show? Been so drained. Butterfly decal, rearview mirror, don't be the same. You smile, cartoon, just for a two. You said hiding was the shackles of you. You always said violent green. I never understood the frequency of love. You are this is like an answer. I couldn't understand. You said that I was the shackles of you. I couldn't understand. You always said violent green. I couldn't understand. I never understood. Don't fuck with me.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
We get it almost every night when that moon is big and
thought we were listening. What? Oh, there it is. What? We weren't listening to. I'm going to say it. This is. That's a terrible song. Let's wipe that from the playlist. We're never having that song ever again. Dancing in the Moonlight. No! It's an awful... strike that from the record. I know. One of the rules of music radio is the presenter's not supposed to give their opinion about the song. But when the song is as bad as that... Here's what I was doing when that song was on. I realised I can fit my earlobe into my ear.
That is actually impressive.
Isn't it? I can fit my entire earlobe.
I've only got tiny little...
Some people, the rest of my family, my my ex-wife and my boys, they don't have earlobes. And I thought,
at all?
No, most people don't. Joe, I know there's a slight delay, but have you got earlobes?
Look.
He's done it. Have you got earlobes? Yeah.
Earlobe.
Can you fit your earlobe into your ear? Which is a slight delay.
Which is great radio.
No, she can't do it. Okay, all right. I think most people. Thank you, Joe. I think most people don't have earlobes. Let's ask Mark. Mark.
Yeah.
Have you got earlobes?
Yeah, nice and juicy ones.
They dangle, do they? You got danglers?
They're round ones.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Because my boys, they just the bottom of the ear is just adjoined to the side of the head. They don't have the earlobes, and it makes me nauseous.
Does Mr. Potato have earlobes?
Mr. Potato has earlobes. Is that the nickname for Mr. Steve, the boss? You're calling him Mr. Potato?
Why on earth would I do that?
Whoa, Will.
Why would you even say that?
Will, I'm so sorry, mate. Mr. Potato.
Why would I call him Mr. Potato?
Well, because his head is a bit... Mark!
We've got a meeting after this.
Oh, we've got a meeting with him today.
Why would you say that today?
Oh,
say it tomorrow.
Mark! Please, Mark, stop slagging off our wonderful boss, all right? Otherwise you're getting banned, Mark.
Okay.
Well, how can we help you this morning?
Well, thank you for to start off with, thank you for your voicemail. That scared one of my clients this morning.
Oh, you played it? Never play a voicemail in front of a client, particularly if it comes from my friend Scott, because it will have the most obscene language. Now, why he'd be leaving you a voicemail, I don't know. But you can never do that, or a WhatsApp voice message.
No voice notes.
No voice notes. Okay.
Why were you playing it out loud to your customers?
Yeah, widow.
I wasn't playing it loud. You guys were meowing so loud, the cat heard it and ran away.
In fairness, it can't be the first time there's been a meow.
No,
down the line.
Can't be the first. Well, okay, Mark. Well, so you phoned us up to criticise us, and do you know what? I'm taking that on the chin. We were wrong. Is there anything else that we can do for you on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning?
Yes, so you were saying first thing about like TV show moments that you go back to.
Will's topic, 2 hours later, it kicks in. Yes.
Basically, the one that I go back to is, do you remember like when they used to have like the channels that were dedicated to like psychics, or channels dedicated to religion?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
The
they
Milk
had like
Channel.
the phone-in shows.
Yeah.
A guy had a message on one of the religious
Oh,
channels.
I know exactly where you're going. Go on.
And basically somebody sent the lyrics to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
We're playing
and
that.
this guy thought it was a story of a poor man. And he started reading it out, and he got about halfway through it, and somebody clearly told him it was the lyrics to a TV show.
Mate, this is one of my favourite clips. It's quite long. We'll play a little bit after the news. It is wonderful. They do it twice. Have you seen the second one? And it's a woman, and she gets really angry with them.
No, I'll have to look that out.
We'll play a bit of that. Thank you very much, Mark. Have you seen those, Will?
No, I've
it's
never
so
seen
funny.
them.
It's so funny. And the second one with the woman. Here's what you never do when you get a prank caller or a prank. Radio presenters, right? When you get a text, read the name in your head, right? Read the name in your head.
We've got one on the Facebook page, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, right? Read the name in your head. Does it sound rude? Although I've got a friend whose real name, first name Jenny, second name Taylor. That's...
Okay,
there we go, sunk in.
Well, we got, what was it, Michael...
Let's not go there, just in case. But what you never do is you never go, okay, all right, So we're getting some prank callers tonight. Listen, we know who you are. We know what you're doing. Never show that you're bothered, because the prank callers go, oh, we've got a good one. We've got a good one. Have you heard India? If I say the word India for a phone-in show, does that mean anything to you? Oh, we're going to have fun over the next few days. We're going to play some of the best that don't have swearing. A lot of them have swearing in. We'll play some of the best. It's a guy doing a quiz. I think it's on Australian radio. And they ask the question, and people go, yeah, is it India? Have you seen my Ghostbusters 2 things? Oh, my God!
Sorry.
No, there's no reason you should. When I split up with a girlfriend of 8 years, I was very sad and lonely. So they used to have these quiz shows where it was like £1.50 a minute.
Yeah.
And I would phone up. I did it so many times, and then I got a bill of £700. I went, I ain't doing that no more. And I would phone up these quiz shows, and whatever the question was, I go, is it Ghostbusters 2? Some people got the joke. One guy went, no. He was laughing so much. He went, it was like bands beginning with M. He went, no, I tell you what, I like you, Tony. That was the name. I like you, Tony. I'm going to let you have a second go. We never do this. Let you have a second go. I went, oh, mate, thank you so much. Is it Ghostbusters 2? All right, we're going to play the Fresh Prince bit after, let's have some of this. Wow, it's the last 30 minutes of the show. Now I've woken up. Let's make it gold. Let's make it gold. Let's make it gold. Will, how do we make the show gold? Joe, how do we make the show gold?
Some callers.
You heard her.
Please.
It's very polite.
Oh, I like that. Manners. Manners maketh the man.
That's sexist.
Nothing wrong with being sexy. 01 865. Well, probably is these days. Can't do nothing. Can't even look at a woman. Yeah, not with binoculars, mate. 01865. Do you remember that when Me Too and all these horrible men were going, you can't do nothing these days? You can't sexually harass women. You can't do that. There's some callers, please. 01865 575 106. Joe, do you want to come in and wait for? I bet by the time you've walked in, that was the chair.
Do you keep having to clarify this?
I'm an old man, and things are a little bit looser than they used to be.
Oh, good God.
Looser, God.
Jesus.
It's going to happen to you.
I'm sure it will, but I'm already clammy, apparently, so I'm halfway there.
And I don't want to say it, Joe, but it might happen to you too. Pelvic floor exercises, guys. That's all I'm going to say. I wish I'd... what would you say to your younger self? Pelvic floor exercises. Everything's just... Anyway, Joe, would you like to come and wait for a caller?
It's a bit cold in there. I'm all right. Thank you. How about when you get one, I come in?
I think you understand.
Someone call up so that Joe comes into a cold room. That's all we want. We just want someone to force Joe...
I'm going to go eat my breakfast while I wait. Is that all right?
It'll have ants in it.
I hope so.
Because of Will's clamminess. They're attracted to his clamminess.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone call in so Joe can walk into a cold room, please? 01865. Stop making noise with the paper, you idiot. And me. 01865 575 106. That was my stomach.
Is that your stomach?
I'm going to go put my porridge in the microwave. You give me a shout when you've got someone, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very demanding.
And she has every right to be. She's the talent. She's the talent. So here we go. This is a Christian phone-in show. Let's give this a go.
There's someone who's written a story here. It's a long one. It says, I'm a newly born-again Christian and would like to share my story of salvation with you. I was born in West Philadelphia and also raised there. I spent most of my days playing basketball on a playground.
Stop the call! Stop the thing! Judy!
I need to get Joe.
Hiya.
Do you want Joe to walk into a cold room?
That's why I rang up.
Oh, I love you so much. I love you. How's your boy doing?
Yeah, he's doing all right, thank you.
All right, pass on our best. Here is Joe.
Yeah, I will. He's off to. He's got a day off today, so we're off to cuddle a chicken.
You're doing what with a chicken?
We're having a cuddle with a chicken. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Joe's in the room.
Hi, Joe.
Hello.
I'm glad you come into a cold room. Yeah, like I said to Ian, we're off to cuddle a chicken.
A live one?
Yeah, they're old birdie chickens.
Yeah. Don't be so rude about Joe.
that all they want to do is to be loved, and when you cuddle them, they nestle in right up to your neck.
That actually sounds pretty lovely.
And it's really calming because the birds are really calming, and it calms him down a lot.
The boys are laughing, but I think that sounds really lovely.
I know. They just yeah. Come on, shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, you tell him.
Shut up, you flipping.
Chickens are the least cuddly creature on the planet.
As long as they don't flap about.
They're really old chickens that just want to be loved.
How
so
do
you
you
can
know-
go and give them a cuddle.
How do you know they want to be loved? Maybe they just want to be left alone.
Are these your chickens or like rent a chicken?
No, it's it's a special group that have some chickens.
Oh, and they let you go and cuddle them?
Yeah.
No, this sounds right up my street.
Have you ever ridden a goat?
No.
Okay, just sounds like something you might like. Okay, so you're going to go and cuddle.
You're terrible.
I'm not the one that's cuddling a chicken against its will.
Feeling
Yes.
really low and down this morning, and
Yep.
and I turned you on for the last. I turned you on for the last hour.
Okay, we're going to do this. Can you rank us to your favourite down to your least favourite out of the three of us?
I love you both.
There's
I
th-
love you, all of you.
Okay, but if you had to, right? So there's a gun at your head, and the guy's going, you gotta
answer the chicken.
you gotta put. Yeah, the chicken is gonna get its. So you got to go. Who is your favourite? Who is your second favourite? Who is your third favourite? You have to do it.
Okay. Considering I've been speaking about chickens and you two men were laughing, today my favourite is Joe.
What about generally though?
Who's your second favourite?
Will.
Goodbye, Judy. Goodbye, Judy. Hope the chicken bites you and.
Oh, I like Judy.
Jimbo.
Judy, sorry.
Hello.
You won't be- Hang on a minute.
Sorry,
Judy. Judy, she just
Yeah.
called you Julie. Is she still your favourite?
Yeah, I don't
Okay, good. Jimbo, who's your favourite? First, second, third, please.
Well, obviously it's your good self first. My good friend Ian.
Okay, thank you very much.
Brown nose.
There's probably some bias in there though.
Yeah.
And then currently today it's probably Joe then Will.
This is brutal.
Just because Will said
It's clammy.
this one feels more electrical.
Did he? What an idiot.
He's clammy. One felt more electrical, and he's brought ants into the building.
Yeah, and how is being clammy halfway to being looser? I don't get that.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense
Doesn't
either.
make any sense.
God, you're being really silly things
Actually,
today.
I feel sorry for Will.
Yeah.
Not enough to stick up for him, but I feel sorry for him.
I mean, I don't hate him. He's still on the positive end. You're way up there.
I wish I could stay the same, Jimbo.
Anything else, Jimbo?
Does he realise I'm a mod in the Discord?
Okay, yes, okay. Thank you very much indeed, Jimbo. Okay, Joe, you can go and
Have my porridge.
please have your porridge. Meanwhile, we're going to get back to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Here we go.
But also chilling out and relaxing. But then one day, a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my living area. I ended up getting into a fight, which terrified my mother. As a result, she sent me away from West Philadelphia to the most peaceful area of Bel Air. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that in the background.
That's from the Fresh
That's
Prince.
from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay. And I think there's some Mongolians on the system.
He loves it though.
Okay.
It's from a comedy show.
You know what? Let me take this caller. Joyce from
Right. So there's that first one, and then this woman hates it. Oh, hang on.
I would like to share.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get to. There's a slightly better version of it. I think it's here.
Rare is that will happen. Stephen says, growing.
And by the way, not laughing at Christians in the slightest. Got a lot of respect for everyone of any faith. I'm laughing at prank phone calls, so please don't think this is laughing at Christians. It's not at all.
Growing up on the mean streets of West Philadelphia, I never dreamed that I would even be able to own TV equipment to view a channel such as yours. What made this all possible for me was the loving embrace of my auntie stationed in Bel Air. It was there that I first caught a glimpse of your channel and knew from that moment on that my circle of trusted faces had grown substantially. Upon one of my many visits back to West Philadelphia before the recession hit, I visited the playground where I spent most of my days shooting some basketball, but also just chilling out and relaxing.
I don't think that story is genuine. I think the guy is a clown. He's a joker. He's been sending that material into all the programs.
Oh, right, okay, well, let's delete him.
She gets furious.
Permanently delete him from the list.
Apparently the story is, what he's been sending through is the story of the Prince of Bel-Air, the black guy.
Oh, yes,
the
black guy. Yes.
But he just wraps it up in a way to make it look like it's a true story.
Okay, well, that's fine. I only read a fraction of it.
She's furious.
I'm getting quite good, actually, at getting rid of the rubbish, and I've already deleted.
She's a Christian!
Just get Dan to sort out Bel-Air.
That were not genuine. That's absolutely fine. So it's gone, deleted from the system, and his email address will also be deleted from our system.
She doesn't know what that means, does she?
Let me see.
Very quickly, let me give you one of these. These are my. Let's find one that's quite.
Is Bel Air a real place?
Flipping it. Yes, it is a real place. Here we go. So this is one of those late night TV shows. They don't do them anymore. Channels, where it's like $1.50 a minute to call in, and you've got like 10 options. And the question here is one-word band names. So we've got Blondie and we've got Madness up there already.
Yeah, that's okay.
One word band.
Hang on.
And well, you're not on the telly.
Here we go. This is it. So I'm Tony.
Hey, if you want to get involved, 0901 326 0326. I feel all surreal. I know I'm doing that. It's
This guy's nice. I like him.
Is that me?
Who?
Is it? It's Tony. Am I on the telly?
Yeah. You're not on the telly physically. It's my face, your voice. Go on. You do the sound. I'll do the mouth.
Wow. Is that a good sound?
That's a great sound. Now give me the sound that sounds like £100. Okay. That's your celebration noise. I mean an answer first.
Oh, sorry. Is it Ghostbusters 2?
Are you serious? Dude, you know what? Because I like you. Can we just hold it? Everybody else, we're still accepting calls and we can line you up. Look at your screen. What channel are you watching, bruv?
I'm watching the fellow who looks like my newsagent in a stripy shirt.
Yeah, right. We're saying one-word band name.
Oh, no.
So, okay, I could accept your answer, Ghostbusters 2,
right.
Or I could give you another shot at one-word band.
Give me another shot.
You got 5 seconds.
Is it the Ghostbusters 2?
Is it there?
There's loads of those on YouTube. I did about a dozen of them. Go and have a look at that. This is Jack FM.
Woke up cold one Tuesday. I'm looking tired and feeling quite sick. I felt like there was something missing in my day-to-day life. So I quickly opened the wardrobe, pulled out some jeans and a t-shirt that seemed clean, topped it off with a pair of old shoes that were ripped around the seams. And I thought these shoes just don't suit me. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything's right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. No short on money but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse, 'cause I'm wearing my brand new shoes. Woke up late one Thursday and I'm seeing stars as I'm rubbing my eyes, and I felt like there were 2 days missing as I focused on the time. Then I made my way to the kitchen, but I had to stop from the shock of what I found. A room full of all of my friends all dancing round and round. And I thought, hello new shoes, bye-bye and blues. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything's right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. No short on money but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need on. I'm walking till the break of dawn. Take me wandering through these streets where bright lights and angels meet. Stone to stone, they take me on. I'm walking till the break of dawn. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything is right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. No, short on money, but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse. So wearing my brand new shoes. Oh, hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything is right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. Oh, short on money, but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse. So I'm wearing my brand new shoes.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Hey, Matt. Yeah, Tim? Hey, you talked to Mark lately? I haven't really talked to him, but he looks pretty down. He looks pretty down. Yeah, well, maybe we should cheer him up then. What do you suppose we should do? Well, does he like butter tarts?
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. My mind was thugged, all laced and bugged, all twisted, wrong and beat. Uncomfortable on 3 feet deep. Now the fuzzy stare from not being there on a confusing morning week. Impair my tribal lunar speak. And of course you can't become if you only say what you would have done. So I missed a million miles of fun. I know it's up for me. If you steal my sunshine, making sure I'm not in too deep. If you steal my sunshine, keep me bursting on my feet. If you steal my sunshine.
Chip, come here.
Wow, look at her.
I know.
Man, I've never seen Sharon look so bad before.
I did once before, but this is pretty bad.
Yeah, what do you think she got up to last night? Sharon! I love you! I was flying on the bench, sliding apart across the street. Later that week. My sticky paws were in the making straws at a big fast slurping treats. An incredible lake with heat. Now the funny glare of pale gleaming tear and staring under heat. Involved in unusual feet. And I'm not only a monk, but I invite you, I wanna come. So I missed a million miles of fun.
I know it's up for me.
If you steal my sunshine,
Making sure I'm not in too deep.
if you steal my sunshine,
Keep me bursting on my feet.
if you steal my sunshine,
I know it's done for me.
if you steal my sunshine,
Not something hard to see.
if you steal my sunshine,
Keep me dumb and built to beat.
if you steal my sunshine, my sunshine, if you steal 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 my sunshine,
Will's dancing, I'm boogieing, because the show's nearly done, baby.
if you steal my sunshine.
Hi, it's Joe with the latest.
That was a Joe rehearsal.
Joe rehearsal.
Joe rehearsal. So she rehearses. Maybe we're supposed to rehearse. Here we go.
In rivers and...
Maybe we're supposed to rehearse. What
Is
you
she
don't
stroking
know,
the thing?
What you don't know, dear listener, she's not. No, is that we do everything that you've heard in today's show has been scripted. We have a team of 12 script writers. Mm-hmm. It's been rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed, and that's why. What does that say on my screen? That's why it's so slick and so smooth, so goddamn good. There's a story about periods. There's a story about passwords. What's your password? What's your computer password?
I'm not going to say.
We had a friend, Justin Daly.
To be fair, though, I got given this one. This password.
Oh, always change it.
Password.
Always change it to my password.
You always change it to your password.
My J-Dog, Justin Dealey, his password on his phone, it wasn't 1234. He's not an idiot. It was 12345678 That was his password on his phone. He is an idiot. Okay, so what is your password again?
I'm not.
Oh, okay, all right. I keep every day for the last 2 weeks. There's been a story about Mayor that's a pony, and Mayor as in Mayor.
Oh, caller.
And we haven't got time to do it today. We'll do a
I've
story.
got a story about a pony as well. But
oh, okay. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. I just want to say that even though I rehearsed my bum slaps, they still hurt.
Okay, well that's because you're method. You're a method actor, right? Like Al Pacino.
That's very true.
Thank you very much indeed.
There's a. We don't really have time, do we?
We got. Who cares? We've got plenty of time to do what we want.
There's a pony in my hometown. It's been barred from a pub. Used to go in there all the time. It's been barred now. It's all great. It's all Good Morning Britain. No.
A pony in a pub.
Pony in a pub.
What did it drink?
I can't think of a good joke.
Bitter shandy.
There we go.
No, hang on. There's got to be a joke.
There's a
ponies
joke
in a pub.
Ponies in a pub. What does it say to the barman?
Where's a pony
going to drink?
What does it say
to the barman?
I don't know.
Hey. You don't like jokes. So
I don't like jokes, but I'm just. And there's got to be a funny thing. What would a pony drink? Pony, horse, ass, tail, mane, saddle, donkey.
Hoof. They have hooves.
What does a horse open a door with? A donkey. I just made that one up.
That's good. That's not bad.
That's not bad, is it? That's not bad, is it?
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Do you know what? I'm done. I've had enough of this. I'm out.
See you tomorrow. I can't believe you've actually just thrown that at me.
Ow! Coming up after the news is Muse. Thank you. Was that me?
I think so.
Excuse me. Coming up after the news. It can't be me because my pinger's off.
Not me.
Coming
Where's
up,
that come from?
Coming up after the news, it's Hadaway.
What is that?
Thought we were supposed to say stuff that would keep people listening.
Jack FM.